Welcome back to Cyber Sea of Galilee DSMME, and I am just so excited because this is March 19th, one of the greatest feasts in the church year. Don't you agree? I know you do, because it is the feast of our beloved Saint Joseph. Now, if you were God and you could pick any man to protect you and your mom, who would you pick? Well, God knew St. Joseph was the man for the job, and I could talk about him forever. And I'm not even positive that I would be a sister today if it wasn't for the great St. Joseph, because even in grade school, I entrusted my vocation, whatever it was, and I kind of thought it might be a sister, but I entrusted it to St. Joseph, and I promised him that I would take his name, and every time you look on Cyber Sea of Galilee and you hear Shishas Fandrew or whatever, that Joseph is a thank you to Saint Joseph for what he has done in my life. And I remember sometimes watching my father pray and just thinking, Saint Joseph must have prayed like that because he was kind of a mystic. And I would look at the statue of Saint Joseph and think, what was it like to have lived with Mary and baby Jesus and to know you were in charge of protecting them? What was it like to travel to Egypt? That's a very, very long 100-mile plus, maybe 200-mile journey to take the mother and the child. And he had to protect. And there were brigands and there were thieves and there were people who were looking for someone to kill and rob and all the above. And Joseph had to protect God and his mother. Now that Joseph, he is, after Mary, the greatest saint in all heaven. So all of us need to have tremendous devotion to St. Joseph, and I cannot thank Pope Francis enough for celebrating this year as the year of St. Joseph. Why? Because we need the masculine genius to come to the fore, to speak the truth, to stand up for it, to defend life at all points, and to be men with that kind of holiness. So men, step up to the plate. Joseph is your example, just as Mary is our example. This is one of the best feast days, and I'm just so excited. And yes, we will be celebrating all day long, and I want you all to celebrate all day long. Have a special meal, put a candle in front of your St. Joseph statue. If you don't have a St. Joseph statue, go out and get one. And I mean, celebrate big time. This is where the church says pause on Lent, because the daddy, earthly daddy, foster father of the Son of God is being remembered today. Let's hold St. Joseph up. And isn't this a beautiful tapestry that a good friend of ours gave to us? And we were just like kids at Christmas when we unrolled it and looked at him and put him up here in our chapel. Blessed, holy Saint Joseph, take care of all of us and lead us to your Son and to your spouse Mary. Lead us home to heaven. God bless.